All right.
Yeah.
Well, without further ado, sir, please introduce yourself to the world.
The most, normal guy, man. No, my name's Nicholas Irving. I guess where do you start, man? Came out with the book, and before that, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that part. Yeah, I've always wanted to.
I was born a superstar.
No, man. No, both my parents, man, were in the Army. They were counterintelligence back in Germany, so they did like a lot of stuff during the Cold War, and on that, technical side, I guess. I guess like Jason Bourne, but just like in the Matrix, I guess. You know what I mean? Something like that. That's what they did, and I was kind of brought up into it. It's something I always wanted to do. I didn't know or understand necessarily what the Army or Navy or different branches were, but I knew that they wore this uniform, and I got a chance to go to CQ, bro. I thought at one point in my life was like the coolest thing ever. Like,
Charge a quarter.
Yeah.
So it's
sit
at a desk. It's like the guy who gets
what
put
do you guys
on,
have?
yeah.
We got company clerks. Yeah, we got guys. You talking about the guys that take care of the paperwork?
No, they just stand
no.
at the bottom door of the barracks and make sure like they sign all the like hoses.
You answer phones
we got
and stuff.
we got officer of the day.
Yeah. So you
Like that. Yeah,
It's basically that.
Pretty gay. Yeah.
Yeah, well. Anyways, I was at my dad's CQ duty one day, and I got a chance to go to work and watch him wear this uniform and raise the flag, and they had this like ceremony. Yeah, they fold the flag and stuff. But as a kid, you're like, that's pretty neat. You see this coordination behind it. It's like it was pretty cool to see as a kid, man. And I was like, I want to do stuff like that when I grew up, not being CQ.
That's
but,
dope, man. I'm talking about being CQ yourself. That's gay. You have to go.
Yeah.
But as a kid, you don't know nothing. Everything's awesome. Especially, it's overwhelming. Imagine coming to a military base as a child.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that, and I just wanted to wear the uniform, and I thought that was cool. And growing up in a military base, dude, which is a whole nother story, but that place was haunted, right? It was like it was sectioned off. You can still go there to this day, and like the trees grew up through the homes and stuff. But I just got rid of it. Our front, like across the street, dude, was a cemetery, and I got some stories about that, bro. It was like cemetery, dude, no joke. And we found out like long ago that when I went back years later, bro, and found out that our home was built on like the cemetery too, dude. And it's crazy stories.
So how'd you go from?
Went from Germany and we moved there, bro.
CQ, Army intelligence type stuff to being like, well, I want to go hard in the paint Ranger.
Dude, let me tell you. So being in that era where Chuck Norris was big and Charlie Sheen was big and Navy SEALs and Delta Force, bro. I remember watching Chuck Norris on that little mini bike and
with the rockets on it.
Rockets, bro.
What? That was pimp,
Dude, that
so
was
rad.
I think that was it for me, man.
You wanted to shoot rockets over dirt bikes.
I know I had this Huffy bike, but I had a little radio on mine. I wanted rockets, bro. So I think that's where it kicked off. And at the time, or even to this day, man, it's like SEAL heavy, And growing up, and I watched this show on Discovery Channel, what was it, like Class 2, 3, 4 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
Where they tracked it. And during that time, I was enlisted into Navy Sea Cadet Corps. I was growing up, Annapolis was pretty close by, so I went to this Navy Sea Cadet Corps, man, and signed up and watched this show, Class 2, 3, 4, about Navy SEALs, and all I saw on TV was Delta Force and Navy SEALs, and there wasn't too much information about Delta Force or anything like that, and the internet was, of course, slow to pull up Playboy or something like that. It takes like 5 hours, bro, and exactly. You're trying to log off when your dad's coming downstairs. You're like, Control Alt Delete. No.
He's like, what the fuck?
What are you looking at? But yeah, dude. I went into this little thing called the Baby SEAL program. I was 15, and my mom.
Tell too many people that.
I know, right? might edit that out, right? But yeah, dude. Oh, you're good. You can put it back up here, man. But
You're a baby seal. I don't know.
No, I was 15 years old, man. I passed the.
I just called them the Penguins.
You guys are so big, man. The Penguins, yeah. I was past that, dude. It was the actual Navy SEAL physical fitness test, like the 500 meter swim in 12 minutes 30 seconds, the push-ups, sit-ups, 2.5 mile run in boots and pants and all that. Past that, dude, at 15, and like coming where I'm from, bro, like swimming was not Right, you know what I mean? How many guys were like us in battalion? It's a swim test, right? Let's face the facts, man. And it was cool to pass, and I was scuba certified at 16, you know, went through that little thing, and I thought I wanted to be the Navy SEAL. So I signed up, I talked to a recruiter, man, and I went did the ASVAB and did all that. I had this SEAL like contract where you go in and you had a chance, you get this rate, I think that's what it's called in the Navy, right? You get a rate or whatever, and then
like a program to go into,
had that, man, and I had to take the color vision test to test that out, and found out that I was colorblind. They opened up this thing, the easy horror test, bro, and colorblind, they were like, well, you can't be a SEAL, you can't do anything, you know, with guns, you're not gonna be a ground fighter. So what did I do? It had been a lifelong dream, bro, making ghillie suits at, you know, in the 6th grade, and my mom helping me make one out of a black sweatsuit and yarn and stuff like that. And
yeah, I remember seeing that old photo.
Yeah, dude, that, and I used to shoot out street lamps and stuff like that with the BB gun, and like staying home from sick, bro. And when the kids would get off the bus, you cannot do this now, but like my best friends would, you know, up the street, bro, and it's like a 75-meter shot with the 10-pump air rifle. So when they would get off the bus, I would come home from school early and then like set up a hide, a little sniper hide in my room, bro. And they would come in. I had this little scope on there and think like chase them home.
You know? Shooting your friends in the back of the bus.
Yeah, fucking.
But I would intentionally miss just so I could ask them later, like, what did that sound like? And dude, long story, but yeah, I used to do that, man, and it's always been a lifelong dream. Came home after filling that color vision test and had this idea that I could study every possible easy horror test out there. So I would like go online and stay up all night, bro, and look up easy horror test and study not the color but the combination. You know what I mean? And the pattern. Like I would see a clunk here and a clunk there, and I would remember you know, the little clunks and blobs of whatever I saw. You know, it's a solid color more or less. Like I can't describe it, bro. But yeah, I did that, and I went back to take the color vision test, and they threw me for a loop. They were like, here's this new test, right? And it's like, look at these lights, bro. And like, what are you talking about? Look at these like lights that flash. And dude, it's so bad. I'm like, what the fuck, right? I don't understand what's going on. I don't see a certain light or whatever color it was. And this Army nurse, then they reverted me back to the easy horror test. Open the front page, and I'm like, you know, I only see that one number, the one you're not supposed to see, and it's like 12 or whatever it is. And they're like, no, you're 100% colorblind. This Army nurse.
You're 100% colorblind.
So
we had Eddie Downs before.
right.
You got 100% right there.
I've never seen your scale of shit.
Right. The fact that you came back, you know. Right?
They came out with color TVs. He was pissed because it didn't fucking change anything.
My mother's like, you know, my kid had a soccer game and you just came and waited my fucking.
So this Army nurse, man, she was next door, and she heard the story and she remembered me from the first time. So she took me to her office and talked to her for a little bit. She's like, what's your story, son? And all this and that, I'm like, you know, I tell her I was crying, bro, at this point. Like I had like a little tears, and it's like, this is all I ever wanted to do. I have nothing. I can't go back home, you know, there's like only a few options where I had. I was not going to college, bro. And it was just like, I had a couple options. I was gonna end up where everybody that I, you know, the majority of the guys in jail or like in prison or whatever, bro. Yeah, are still trying to push a mixtape, you know what I mean? You know, that's not fire, bro, you know? So, I could still be doing that.
I still do that.
You get killed if we said
I know, right? Yeah, you guys are good, bro.
That's why they got us here.
You was talking about the swim test earlier. I'm like, well, no shit.
No, you get it, man. We'll get into that, dude. But it's
He was
true.
like, he was holding back.
I
know what you meant.
But dude, right? I mean, it's not even like I'm not even gonna say it's a race thing, because once you get there, it's not
true,
even about that. But
it's
it's
true.
Yeah, it's true. Not too many guys.
Stereotypes are true.
Yeah, not
How
even
many
that.
of you guys went through like a driving course with Asian soldiers? Yeah.
What? Oh, anyways,
Shit is scary, B.
Especially from New York City where they don't ever drive.
I'll tell you this.
You crazy? You drive in New York, you could shoot the gap anywhere. We got skills, all right.
Shoot the gap, bro. Man,
shoot the
bring
gap
it back
anywhere.
from like triple canopy driving courses.
But no, like Asian people, the majority of them,
This guy.
Been out of control a lot.
I would say this, dude.
In a driving course, you're doing extreme stuff. It's not a stereotype.
No, but where I'm from, dude, like, we don't have access to the beach or whatever. Like, majority of Navy SEALs, bro, you know, they've had some type of swimming background, you know what I mean? And had access. I didn't grow up on the beach, bro. And, you know, but when I wanted to be that Navy SEAL, yeah, I had different avenues. My dad hooked me up with this guy. I didn't find out till way, way later in life that he was a Delta guy. And he was the guy training me on swimming and stuff. He was a Green Beret before that. He, you know, taught me how to swim and all this stuff, man. And my dad, every week, and whenever I asked, he would drive me 2 hours to Annapolis, and I would swim the ocean. I'd run 2 miles on the beach, bro, in boots, and then hop in and swim. My dad's not even a swimmer, bro, but he would, you know, do that. So, yeah, man.
That's a pretty awesome dad.
Yeah, my dad's great, man. And yeah, I went to take the easy or hard test again and the color vision test again, failed. Army nurse heard my story, told her about it, bro, and then she's like, you know, follow my finger and open this book up, and she's tracing out the numbers, and I got a 14 out of 14. I still have the paperwork when I failed 0 out of 14 to 14 out of 14 passed, right?
She liked you, bro.
Probably. I was light-skinned. I don't know.
She was definitely digging the chili, dude.
I don't know. But, right. But no, dude, and so I got in contact with the Army recruiter, and, you know, I asked him, what is the closest thing you have to a Navy SEAL that, you know, that I could do? And he's like, man, we have these things called, you know, Rangers, and it's exactly like being a Navy SEAL, but just take away the swimming, you know? And I'm like, stop! You know, I really wasn't for the cold stuff anyways, you know? I like it. And it's in Georgia, and I had my mom's side of the family, they're all from Georgia, man, and I was like, cool, it would be, you know, right up my alley, and went into, right after I graduated, bro, it was a debate whether I was gonna walk across the stage or not. Either they were gonna mail me my diploma or I was gonna get it, so I got it. And as soon as I left, dude, like, I remember walking across the stage, went through like the little tunnel thing, and everyone's talking about, oh, we're gonna do this, bro. I was like, fuck everybody here, bro, I'm out. You know, fuck everybody. You guys, you know, picked on me and shit. I'm gonna go overseas and like do some cool shit. You know, did that, man, and it was all she wrote, dude. What was it? 2005 is when I got into Ranger Battalion. Had a pretty cool, I guess, normal basic training. It's, you know, what was it? 14 weeks, right? Yeah. 14 weeks. Then you went on, you know, airborne school. That's pretty cool, man. And you know, after that, it's RIP. It was RIP at the time. Now it's RASP and a little bit longer. But for us, dude, I think it was more of a beatdown. I think it was hard, bro.
It was just mental.
Big time.
We're talking about the golden era type shit, right?
Things have changed.
The Mothers of America didn't ruin, you know, political correctness. Our special operation courses. Like what's going on?
Like you had people step on your throat, and you literally thought
no joke,
the instructor was gonna kill you.
No joke, dude. Yeah, I've heard stories like that.
But the thing is like I would not take any of that stuff back because, dude, I grew so much. I learned, like, wow, the human body can really push. Yeah,
exactly, bro.
Yep. But life is real. Yep. Life gets fucking crazy, especially in combat.
Oh yeah.
Like you learn that straight out the gate, you know. But you're right,
dude. It
brings you to that point where you like, damn, I could withstand a lot.
You can, man, and like
smoke for like 8 hours straight. You're like, wow, that's a lot longer.
And then some like, right, bro. I had this, remember, I'm not gonna say his name. First Sergeant, fucking Black Rhino, bro. Yeah. I had him crack me in the ribs one day, and it's like you think you're tough, and then, yeah, bro, you're like, no.
Black Rhino punches you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
This dude used to
for fun, bro.
Used to have like entire squads get down and push up position. He'd be like, get down, start doing push-ups, and he would walk across their back. I mean, he's a big dude.
He's like what I would say 220, 230.
Yeah, big dude. And just literally, he'd walk across their back as they're doing push-ups and just talking to him, just talking shit. If
I showed you a picture of him, he looks like a rhinoceros. He would have been
kicked out right now in today's
He was at first.
Oh, bro.
No, he would have been gone.
I know, that's
fired.
Where's he at now?
He's still back in Georgia.
He's a substitute school teacher.
He's a principal,
Can you imagine that? He's a principal
in California.
The PE teacher
in California.
Never pick the right time in the morning.
25, you going into the jungle.
Hit the wood line. But yeah, dude, went in and you were there. So I did 6 deployments total, and I met well, I knew about, this is the whole sniper thing, how I got into that, dude. Like RIP and all that, that was fun. Got smoked, had like a huge, not a huge class, it was like 80 plus guys and we graduated 6. But we ended up taking a rollover, so 7 graduated total. It was me and another guy, maybe some other guy went to 3rd bat. We all got, broken up and went on to our Ranger battalions, man. And when I got there, it was Afghanistan. They were coming back from Afghanistan. What year? 2005, 2006, that whatever deployment that was. It was a pretty cool one. They got pushed or something like that.
Because then was that first deployment, the one that I was sniper on?
Yeah.
Was when you were, when
and
it was Cabral
and Brenner. Yeah. And that's what turned me on to sniper section. So one of my, first deployment, dude, and being a new guy, I was a machine gunner. Like that was a pretty cool experience. That was a time. Iraq was pretty good at that time. I would agree.
Dude, to crit in 05, 06.
Ooh, man, that was a good time.